Some of the biggest artists in music have had a long-standing gripe with Grammys, mainly because they think their art is not receiving the recognition they think it deserves. But it also speaks volumes to larger issues about the lack of gender and racial diversity within the winner's circle, as well as a perceived lack of transparency about the nomination process. The Weeknd decided to boycott the Grammys following his highly controversial shutout at the 2021 ceremony. The R&B superstar was thought to be a strong contender in the Big Four categories, including Album of the Year for his fourth LP, After Hours, which spent 4 consecutive weeks at #1 on the Billboard 200, as well as Record of the Year and Song of the Year for Blinding Lights, which became Billboard's biggest Hot 100 song of all time. But when the 2021 Grammy Award nominations were revealed, The Weeknd's name was nowhere to be found. It just kind of hit me out of nowhere. I felt things. I don't know if it was sadness or anger. I think it was just confusion, he elaborated. I just wanted answers. Like, what happened? We did everything right, I think. I'm not a cocky person. I'm not arrogant. People told me I was going to get nominated. The world told me, like, this is it. This is your year. We were all very confused. Drake openly declared he doesn't believe this awards show, which once was the highest form of recognition. I think we should stop allowing ourselves to be shocked every year by the disconnect between impactful music and these awards, and just accept that what once was the highest form of recognition may no longer matter to the artists that exist now and the ones that come after, he wrote on Instagram. The 51-time Grammy nominee was nominated twice for the 2022 Grammy Awards, Best Rap Album for Certified Lover Boy and Best Rap Performance for Way Too Sexy, featuring Future and Young Thug. But Drake's management has asked the Recording Academy to remove him as a nominee on the final round ballot for the 64th Annual Grammy Awards. Surprisingly, Drake won his 5th award at 2023 Grammys despite not submitting any music for Best Melodic Rap Performance for Wait For You featuring Future and Tems. Lil Wayne. A rap legend's 13th studio album, Funeral, was absent from the general or rap categories during the 2021 nomination announcement. Lil Wayne took his most recent shutout personally. In December, the 5-time Grammy-winning rapper wondered on social media why he wasn't invited or nominated in the 2021 ceremony. As an artist, when I see the Grammys coming up and I'm not involved nor invited, I wonder, is it me, my music, or just another technicality? I look around with respect and wonder competitively, am I not worthy? Then I look around and see 5 Grammys looking back at me and I go to the studio. Or, to say it in a more precise way, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj's career has left a strong impact on the music industry and continues to push the standards for lyricism in the rap game. When the 2021 Grammy Award nominations were announced, Minaj took the Recording Academy to task for not recognizing her impact. Never forget the Grammys didn't give me my Best New Artist award when I had 7 songs simultaneously charting on Billboard and bigger first week than any female rapper in the last decade. Went on to inspire a generation. She wrote on Twitter, "They gave it to the white man Bon Iver." The year was 2012, when Minaj was up for not only Best New Artist, but also Album of the Year for Loud, Best Rap Performance for Moment for Life, and Best Rap Album for Pink Friday. She's not only one of the most impactful female rappers to have ever hopped on a beat, she's also one of the greatest rappers of all time, the era-defining artist who changed female rap and hip-hop altogether. Doesn't have a Grammy. How fair is that? You tell me. Tyler, the Creator. After his first Grammy win for Best Rap Album, Igor, Tyler called out the Recording Academy backstage for the nomenclature behind the categories black artists typically dominate. "It sucks that whenever we, and I mean guys that look like me, do anything that's genre-bending or anything, they always put it in a rap or urban category," he told the press backstage. I don't like that urban word. It's just a politically correct way to say the N-word to me. Half of me feels like the rap nomination was a backhanded compliment. The prolific producer and vocalist called out the Grammys for their treatment of black artists, adding that he would love to be recognized on a more mainstream level. He then won Best Rap Album for Call Me If You Get Lost in 2022. Eminem. Eminem talked to Sway Calloway in 2018 about how the Grammys suck the blood out of artists by requesting their attendance to an awards show they won't win at. They're always pitching this hint that you might win Album of the Year, which used to be a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal now, Eminem said. He later reflected on Norah Jones winning Album of the Year at the 2003 Grammys over The Eminem Show and Steely Dan winning in the same category over the Marshall Mathers LP 2 years prior. After that point in time, I was like, don't ever ask me to come here again. Please do not ask me. My answer is no for a 100 million years. Never again will I go to the Grammys, he stated. His boycott comes to decades after the real Slim Shady artist rapped.
You think I give a damn about a Grammy? Half of you critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me.
Pink. The Recording Academy's former CEO Neil Portnow angered a lot of artists by saying female musicians need to step up when asked about the fact that women accounted for only 9% of the 899 nominees at the 2018 Grammy Awards. That line welcomed plenty of replies from some of the world's biggest female artists, including Pink, who performed during the ceremony and was nominated for Best Pop Solo Performance with What About Us. She shared a handwritten note full of outrage and support for her fellow female artists on Twitter. Women in music don't need to step up. Women have been stepping since the beginning of time. Stepping up, and also stepping aside. Women own music this year. They've been killing it. And every year before this, she wrote. When we celebrate and honor the talent and accomplishments of women, and how much women step up every year, against all odds, we show the next generation of women and girls and boys and men what it means to be equal. Ariana Grande. Grande chose not to perform at the 2019 Grammy Awards. The ceremony's former producer, Ken Ehrlich, explained her absence, saying the singer felt it was too late to put something together for the show. However, Grande argued that this wasn't the reason and she could pull together a performance overnight. The singer tweeted, "It was when my creativity and self-expression was stifled by you that I decided not to attend. It's about collaboration. It's about feeling supported. It's about art and honesty, not politics, not doing favors or playing games. It's just a game, y'all. And I'm sorry, but that's not what music is to me." According to Variety, the reason for Ariana's absence was that artists felt insulted after Grammy producers initially refused to allow her to perform Seven Rings. Grande was nominated for Best Pop Vocal Album for Sweetener and Best Pop Solo Performance for God Is a Woman that year. She ended up winning the former. Ariana hasn't walked an awards show red carpet since January 2020, when she appeared at the 2020 Grammys in this John Bautista Valley dress.